Welcome to Dice Junkies, and this is Random Encounters, episode 10. And I am here with
Q.
Damien.
And I'm Xenodamus. Enjoy. Alright, so who wants to roll first?
I went first last week.
Alright, I'll take care of it then.
We're not going to let Google roll?
Not
Maybe
first.
later.
Maybe she gets one roll then.
2.
Close, but no cigar.
Favorite anime series?
Oh, what's the one for Damien?
No, he watches some.
Actually, I do have a favorite anime, but it may not be a series.
Alright, well, what is it?
Vampire Hunter D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is a movie.
They go
but,
old school with it. There you go.
But yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
Stands up. Don't remake it. Don't remake it.
Oh, no.
I mean, God, what is with all the remakes, man? You know, anime's not as bad about that.
No, they're
Well,
more,
that's because they're actually more creative.
well,
They're just making
anime
new
is
series.
yeah, animes are worse for just not finishing something more so than trying to remake stuff. You know, they're like, just wait for the sequel.
But you know what?
And
I'd
then
rather
the
have
sequel never
unfinished
comes.
than I'd rather have unfinished than a nightmare entry to the series that somebody might actually look up when they're looking for the. Like now, searching for Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'll never stop talking about that movie.
Yeah.
Like you search for Ghostbusters, you might get the wrong movie.
All right, so you have a favorite?
You go, man. Oh my God. That's a hard one.
I was really hoping that you would go, so you would delay me a little.
I've got
bit.
more
It's
anime than
like,
you under my belt.
Oh, I don't know. I've watched a lot.
I've suffered through a lot.
And you ruined me by like going old because I was like, I didn't even go back. I was like, oh. Okay, screw it. I'm going to go classic.
Okay, go ahead.
Ninja Scroll. Mm-hmm. The movie, not the series thing they tried. Ninja Scroll was my first anime. It was my cherry popper.
Do I need to change the topic to anime movies? Because apparently you guys don't know any series that you like.
Dude, I don't do series. You know that.
I know you watch.
Then you put out a series. Okay, you know what? Then you go first. I'll sit here and think.
You said Ninja Scroll, not the series. Though.
They haven't made the game into a series yet, man.
I'm trying to think of the name of that. What was that?
Oh, wait a minute. Kaze no Stigma.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bam, there we go. And it's a series.
Oh, shoot. What was the name of that one? The one where the... I mean, this is one of my
Makes
favorites.
it a debatable favorite, but go ahead.
No, I love this. Well, because of the whole sci-fi.
What did it have in it? It had the dude and a guy,
the high
right?
school, the magic, the
something Magical Academy. Yeah,
like
it's something with the Magical Academy. It's about the guy who has he rates really low on the magic score, but he really actually has counter magic.
Yeah,
and his sister has the ice magic. I know what you're talking about.
Well, while you're trying to figure that out, since he's trying to call me out, if I had to have a series, it would be, what was it? Cowboy Bebop?
Well done, Cowboy Bebop.
That's a good one.
Dang, now I want to go Outlaw Star, but I went. See, this is the problem with this question. You will keep remembering awesome anime series and shuffling your favorite because it's hard to have one favorite series. Not for a big fan.
The Irregular at Magic High School.
Yeah, that is good.
That was a really good one. Okay, so I like the series. Also read the light novels, which actually expounded on it a lot. So I don't know if I like the series as much as I did because of the series or because of the light novels, because it had extra information in the light novels and made it really awesome as well. And it's relatively new. It's one that I've actually rewatched twice already because I liked it that much. So,
well, to be honest, all of them, even the ones y'all mentioned, are in my favorites list. So, like, I'm even sitting here going, I'm glad you guys mentioned the animes you did because it made I didn't have to sit there and wrestle with it. Because he's right, the Irregular in Magical High School was awesome. But Cowboy Bebop was artistry.
Yeah,
I mean it was.
Well, Kaze no Stigma, man.
Artistry, like these, but and then Outlaw Star. I don't even like sci-fi. Yeah. So if you want to know how good Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star are, I don't like sci-fi. amongst my favorite anime, easily in my top 10, Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star managed to make it with me not liking that genre.
Sci-fi, and fantasy are my two big. But Trigon, another one.
Oh,
Hellsing. All right, if we're gonna keep going, man, we could have a whole
another
show
one I
about
like.
this.
Aesthetic of a Rogue.
Now I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but the Titan one.
Attack on Titan.
I almost said it. No, I
Attack on
thought of
Titan.
it, but
Yeah.
it's still kind of in the word. Like I need more of it.
Yeah.
Like I need
definitely.
more of it because they did so little to resolving the story. It could suck.
Yeah.
And then of course,
But I mean,
Full
Full Metal Alchemist,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah.
All right,
So let's
go
just
ahead.
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. Yeah,
that could be a show by itself, man. We got 14.
14. That is, if you were in a game, what would you be? And this is the video game fantasy edition.
This is one that's going to stay on the list because there's
Yeah.
a different answer. Remember, we thought about it, even
Yeah.
said the genre changes.
Yeah.
There is no question. There's
Fantasy video
absolutely
game. You
no
are
question. I am a warlock.
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 Okay.
Want to go a little into it? What's
War-
your
war-
preferred Warlock type?
World of Warcraft, man. The World of Warcraft.
So
Warlock.
every couple of years, your powers change dramatically.
Exactly.
You don't know what
Yeah.
to. You wake up and suddenly go.
So you're forever nerfed.
I am forever nerd.
No. I know why he chose it. It makes sense. Because you play a long-lived race. You get to remaster, because they always manage to get broken again. Because they don't just realize that Warlock players are awesome and will always find a way to break the Warlock again. That's why it keeps being re-nerfed, because they'll go, no, here's the broken build. It's changed. It's this now. And I'm like, just give up, WoW.
Yeah.
Warlocks are awesome. Stop. Just let them be awesome.
Fantasy video game is the easiest one for me because Xenodamus, mage, So,
Now, in this one, I was the one that requested that we narrow this down because there's a big difference between a fantasy video game and just a fantasy setting because I have to have an answer to a question. It depends. Is this one of those ones where your strength keeps going up like Final Fantasy to where you could get so freaking powerful a warrior you don't care anymore?
yeah. It's not that complicated.
Video
dude.
game fantasy.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be?
What do you play when you... Now, if you were in real life, would you want to be that?
If I were in real life for the rare case of fantasy video game, I would lean toward Necromancer, specifically.
Perfect.
And
Awesome.
the reason being is that while magic in itself is awesome, necromancy is power over life and death.
Well, I mean, look, that would mean that we would be the three perfect entities in this game because we would have magic. Yeah. We would have undeath. And we would have demons.
You got the 3 power tiers covered.
Yeah. And hey, we may see the Necromancer in Diablo 3 soon. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
that'd
man. Well, that's another role of
Yeah,
RNG.
Yeah.
I don't like grinding. I love grinding levels. I don't like grinding equipment.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So
Now I'm going to try it with the white dice.
Be betrayed.
You rolled these last week.
If you just keep doing that, you're going to...
16.
16 is spoilers.
Really?
Yeah. So basically, what do you think about with the web? It's so easy to run across spoilers. What do? Do you avoid them? Do you just you don't
The
care?
look on David's face are like, why the fuck did Zeno Davis put this on the list? Spoilers! I don't think he likes that one.
I know.
Okay. All right.
What's your opinion on spoilers, man?
Okay. I never leave the house anyway. Actually, I do leave the house, but you guys pick on me for never leaving the house.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
never leave the house anyway. We'll go with that. I don't watch movies at the theater anymore. The last one I watched at the theater, I believe, was Harry Potter. I mean, new stuff that comes out, I look it up anyway.
Yeah.
I look up the trailers. I look up any information on them, Like, I got interested in John Wick last week, so I went to YouTube and I went through all the videos of John. I can pretty much tell you the movie now.
Yeah.
Spoilers don't really bother me.
Okay.
Now, that being said, there are certain movies that I don't want spoilers for, like Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know for myself. I didn't want to read somewhere, anything about the movie.
Yeah.
But,
Were you able to avoid them?
Yeah, I don't know a damn thing about Doctor Strange right now.
Yeah, we need to get that movie for you, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's out, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I mean, that's just. I mean, most spoilers do not bother me. Like I had Walking Dead spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
People on Facebook were losing their mind. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
But people on Facebook were losing their minds because people were spoiling it, and I'm just like, well, just freaking go watch it.
Yeah.
Well,
and one of the main reasons why the spoiler topic I put it on here is because now you have YouTube. Hey,
that's my biggest problem. I'm a big YouTube watcher, and I watch a lot of Angry Joe reviews and stuff, and the Nostalgia Critic, and sometimes that gets me into spoilers. But I'll be honest, it's rare there's a story with a twist that's worth caring.
We plan on going and seeing the Logan movie.
Yeah, like I don't want spoilers for the Logan movie because I'm hoping that maybe they left something out of the story.
We're going to go see it on the opening up, and we're going to do a review about it. So that's going to contain spoilers. So it's just like, hey,
Or not. Again, if you've seen trailer 2, there may not.
Yeah, there may not be anything left to spoil.
But a good example of Star Wars, a new Star Wars. I actually would not want someone to tell me what's going to happen. I'm curious. Who's going to be a Jedi? Who's Rey related to? So no, I've been avoiding that.
I'm sort of that way with my Doctor Who. I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and everybody's trying to come up with who's the next Doctor going to be because Capaldi said.
Is that a spoiler? Who the next Doctor is going to be?
Well, to me, it's not. I mean, it's not a spoiler right now. But I mean, the thing is I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to try to guess who the next Doctor is going to be. I don't want to know. I remember back when I was younger and I used to watch Doctor Who, that when the Doctor got killed and got regenerated, it was a surprise. You used to be able to be surprised about stuff, and it doesn't seem like you can be surprised about TV series anymore because somebody somewhere they've already posted, this guy's not going to be with us anymore. Well, now I know he either dies or he leaves.
Actually, now that you know he's leaving, you're like, well, crap.
Yeah.
Honestly, when Carrie Fisher died, I almost hate that they did tell us. I mean, it was kind of relieved to know that she had finished filming, but I had to admit they missed a powerful moment because I mean, we did our send off, and seeing her on camera, not expecting her, would have probably been like a mind blown. Because if they hadn't have said, "Oh, we finished our footage," imagine you've been sitting there going like, "Yeah, it's too bad," and like you look up and you're like, "Oh, like that was almost the moment that I go." I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have teared up, but it would have been an amazing moment to look up and be like, "Oh my God, she finished doing a movie." But no, they had to go. Well, we got our footage.
Yeah, you don't get that anymore. I mean,
you don't get that shock and surprise.
Well, I mean, we live in the information age.
Yeah.
All
right. So next topic. Hey Google, roll a d20.
Okay. It's a 12.
All right, so 12 broken superpowers.
You might want to put part 1 on that.
That's a good one, Google.
Damn right.
Google is a broken superpower.
All right, so I know this is a hot topic for you.
Well, no, it's just it's a topic we talked about before.
Yeah. So we'll start with Damien. What do you think is the most broken superpower?
Okay. Well, let me just say this. If it's a superpower, how's it broken?
Well, I'm just saying something that's almost overpowered.
To give you an idea of what's going to happen.
Trumps other superpowers.
Especially if it's underrated, because we actually came up with something that people tend to overlook. The traditional answer, we were like, nope, this is actually a lot worse.
I mean, you guys know I'm not really into a lot of that anymore. Used to be, but I'm not really anymore. I mean, Superman was bulletproof, laser eyes, all that good stuff. Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, he's
a power suite. He has a suite of powers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of just different things out there that you would just look at and go, man, if I had that. But if you had that, what would you could break the world with it.
Yeah,
but
that's you're on track.
I mean, but just to think, what is a broken superpower? I mean, There was a series that you got me to watch for a little while with that chick, that hot chick that was strong. And it had Luke Cage in it.
Jessica Jones.
But it had Doctor Who, Jessica Jones,
Mind Control.
Mind Control.
The Mind Control. That is about the most broken thing I could imagine.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to discuss Mind Control then. Next time we'll get Q to give what he thinks is...
I've got one I think can trump Mind Control.
But okay, so Mind Control. Where do you go with that? Like, what stops Mind Control?
Well, I do, but you told me we're going to talk about that another time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it takes another superpower. So
Not really.
Well, you're right, actually, depending on the range. Because the problem is, if it's just mind control, like the guy in purple, and it doesn't have the full psychic suite, you're very stoppable. I mean, pretty much all somebody's got to do in this age, that's called a sniper.
Yeah, I was going to say, a bullet to the brain pretty much stops mind control.
Yeah. Well,
anything automated.
Yeah.
You know.
You could use mind control to get into a locked building if there wasn't someone to let you in.
So the thing with mind control, though, is the whole thing of not letting people find out you have mind control. And that's most superpowers. But, I mean, the thing is mind control actually gives you the ability to easily make
sure
it where
people
no one
don't know
ever
you have it.
Yeah. But see, with mind control, you could actually have access to all the superpowers.
You can. And as long as you can keep it under wraps. Now, of course, that all depends on your level of mind control. Do they remember, after being mind control? Can you erase that from their mind?
It also depends on your personality. It also depends. Are you the type that's going to be subtle about it? Or are you the type that's just going to be flagrant and out there?
Well, no, the one that's flagrant out there, he's dead. He's dead.
And the other flaw with it is that you actually brought up earlier, this is the age of information. This is the biggest thing. In our current era, there are a lot of superpowers that are almost pointless due to the fact that if you're blatant, like you said, of course you're going to get caught because there's going to be video footage or something at some point of you basically ordering people around. And eventually people are going to go, hey, guy, you remember when that guy told you to give him your card? No, I don't. Oh, well, okay. We're dealing with mind controller and there's his face.
Yeah.
And that's it. Google Earth. Missile or whatever, however it goes. The purple guy in purple's mind control was odd in that while it had an impressive amount of programming, which made it very insidious, the fact that he left so many people that remembered the mind control, and the fact that it obviously had a lot of limitations, they had to hear his voice, he had to get access to him. It was definitely a street level mind control power. It was just he
just used it beautifully. Though.
It was his proficiency that made it deadly, but it was actually a crappy version of mind control.
Yeah, but mind control can definitely be an overpowered superpower. Especially once you get into the high levels of.
But
mind
it's kind
control.
of a stock answer. I'm gonna hit you with that. It's kind of one of that's definitely one of those ones that everybody throws out early on is mind control. But you are right.
Well, because it is. I mean, it is up there. It is up there with one of the top.
It's something that I would love to have.
Yeah.
I mean, just to be point blank, if I had the ability to where I could control other people's minds, make them do things that I thought they should be doing, that would be a glorious
And that's
thing.
what makes it broken. Now I'm going to flip the script while we still got a few seconds left. That's actually what makes it broken, though. Mind control, to me, doesn't work as a superpower because it's a mind control. And like the guy in purple, you start to get to this point where morality and all that becomes very challenging. Because your power is basically, you have the power to rape people.
That's why it's not a hero power. Because you'll never be a hero. You can be an anti-hero or you can be a villain. You can never be a hero.
Well, you become Xavier, where everyone criticizes you because you could save the world and stop all the problems. But you'd have to do it by being the world's worst supervillain and do it. So it becomes this nightmare scenario of, because what happens when you don't use your power to stop people from killing each other? Because you're like, well, I don't need to. Where do you draw that line?
Yeah.
How much mind control is too much? And you know what? There is no limit. You have mind control. You make that call.
I mean, to me, being in the room with somebody who has mind control, them having mind control is already too much.
I can never trust them, especially if they have the subtle version. Because here's the other problem. Once it's known you have that power, you can never earn a person's trust. Yeah. It's like mind reading. Mind reading is the best way to end up alone. like no one's going to ever really trust a mind reader.
Well, I mean, not just that.
Plus, you're going to be a very unhappy person.
Yeah, once you know what people really think, come on. We all think horrible things at some point. You know?
The world would be a dark place really fast. So that power is broken on both ends. Broken by power tier, but also broken by, as we talked about, being almost unusable. Because by its nature, it's going to make it hard on you to use it in any responsible level. Because you're either not doing enough or you're doing too much. Where's the medium line? Wherever you say so.
So, hey guys, what do you think about mind control? Let us know in the comments. We'll be glad to hear your opinion on it. And we tend to be pretty interactive in our comments. We'll talk with
to hear
you.
people defend it or attack it. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Check down the descriptions down below. We'll have all of our links to Facebook, Patreon, Google, all that stuff. Check us out. Subscribe, like, and thanks for watching. But we're already sort of dicks anyway, so I mean, it sort of works.
Oh God, yeah. If I had to pick anybody in this room to have mind control, Damon's the last person. I picked the dog because at least all he's going to do is make me give him steaks and belly rubs.